let's go start, I think. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Halal Portfolio again. We're going to do a great technical analysis live today. What I'm about to show you is really exciting, first of all, to me, but I know if it's going to be exciting for you because most people don't like what they hear when it comes to bull market or bear market. But we're gonna find out the truth inshallah very soon. Just to give you guys an update that previously this trade did go well from our entry around. Let me go to the 1 hour. So first of all, I took one entry from here until here. Okay, so this was just for trading purposes, but on my long-term portfolio, everything is there. I haven't sold any of them. This was the only trade, but the trade that I give you guys, which was most important than that, was Ethereum. And this is the one that I missed myself because, well, sometimes it happens. You can see that it has gone up 11%, which is significant. That's fine. That's also okay. I can't like take every single trade, but it goes. What I have taken, Zcash, I have taken it so far from 205 to here as 13%. So I have taken Zcash, and recently I have bought Doge as well. Some of them I bought more for the long term. And what I also got, which was very good, was Tau USD. So I shared this chart with you guys, the whole roadmap of how Tau is going to play. And I have taken till yesterday until 77, around 65%. So it went again another 10%. And it's good. It has reached now the target. But what people don't see is that these are the times that actually could go back down. The market could change anytime. And we could be in a complete fake out situation, but we don't realize it. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Let's go and take a look at this chart first. So you see Bitcoin, it has coming back up to this support that was broken. That is one thing that is bothering. The second thing is that we are still below this trend line, which proves that we are in a bear market. But we're going to take a look at a clean chart now, and to understand, we'll need to find out that when is exactly that a new trend starts. Okay, so that's the question. A new trend, a bull run, where is it? Like, isn't it at the time that we break a trend significantly like so? Then we retest, then it continues going up, forming this entire trend. So what we could expect from here would be to break this trend and go something like this. Do you guys really think that is possible? Is the market really in that situation? That is the question, because I don't think it is. Now I am gonna prove it to you guys. So let's go back now to the weekly so we have more data on the chart. We have both of our trend lines, right? You can see that whenever there is a break of trend and the retest, then we have a continuation. There is no break. And if we compare it to the previous cycle, which a lot of people do, I tend not to, but just to give you guys more evidence that we are still in a bear market, you could see that it is very, very similar than the previous cycle. So if we take the WEX here, you see this is the support. This is the support for this time, okay? Just a little bit different because it broke above the previous all-time high, but now we fell below the previous all-time high. Before that, the previous all-time high was actually here, which we can compare it to that if we are supposed to properly do it, but we're gonna go into that as well. But first, let me finish this one because this is important, because a lot of people, even on Twitter that I'm seeing, they are using the same way of analysis, and they're comparing this cycle to the previous cycle, and they're giving some dates that what could happen. So their argument is that the price could come up the same way that in here, that maybe like a wick above this support line, closer to the next one, which puts us closer to $80,000, right? But then a continuation to the lower levels. And where could be that lower level? That is the question. Is it 50,000? Is it $40,000? Right? That's one thing. But I'm gonna make things clear very soon that why I'm thinking that this is not going to play the way they think it might play. Right now, everything is trying to get very bullish again, okay? So if you see the USDT chart, it also broke this yellow line, which we wanted it to break. Then we also want a retest of it so it can continue going lower. But what might just happen today or even tomorrow, that it will quickly reach here, then it will come back up, then it will continue going lower. If this happens, I would love to trade it. I would love to take it. But if not, most probably, even in the long-term trades that I have, I might take profit. Well, there's another place too that it could go, which is 6.55, which there is a possibility. But if you guys remember, unfortunately, I don't have that chart anymore. But if you guys remember this line that I said, above this is bear market, below this is bull market. And we aren't in that territory yet. So whenever it comes back down, it makes some kind of retest, it continues going up. Now let's find the support trend line for this chart, and where could that be? You see? How magical is that it aligns perfectly with this yellow line of demand that I'm telling you that if it reaches there, and it might, and what could be that number possibly? It's around $76,000 to $80,000. It cannot go more up than that, because I have seen it multiple times through the chart. I'm not saying I'm gonna be 100% correct. Well, if it's gonna go really up and form a bullish trend, then who's gonna make the most money? I'm gonna make the most money because I have been trading all this time too. I have accumulated as well, and I have 3 different portfolios except the trading portfolio that is gonna benefit from it going up. But if it doesn't go up, then I'm gonna again take money out of the market, because if it goes up, that is where I actually make profit, buying even lower prices. Now that's one thing. Now we have compared it so far with the previous cycle, like exactly in 2022, when in 2021 we had the all-time high. Then again by the end of 2021 it was absolute top. Then after that the price fell, and this cycle something similar happened to that, but it's not exactly that. So if you see, we have a support here, we have a high here, we have a support here, we have a high here, okay? We do not have a support here, except if you take this broken resistance and mark it as a support, then yeah, that is a support. Then we have this high, then support, then this high, okay? Then the market fell, making this formation and continued going lower. Again, continued going lower. Now, what these people are saying that it will do something like this and continue going lower because of what has happened in the previous cycle. Like not even coming back, like it could continue going down like this. Then there's another scenario that I think might just happen, which I have previously talked about, but we haven't talked about it in this sense. Okay, so you can see we have previous all-time high in this chart, right? Which is in 2017, the price was at $18,000, right? When it broke, it came and touched it twice. It went just a little bit lower than that because obviously the market deviated or went below this to take out a lot of people. A lot of liquidations happened. That was the FTX crash as well, which some people say that it shouldn't have happened and the market have started from here. But anyway, whatever the reason was, the market did go below it, and then it started going up toward the all-time high. Now, if we just follow the basics, the very basics of support and resistance, when a resistance is broken, it turns into a support. And it becomes very hard to break this unless there is a proper breakout and a retest confirming that the price is going to go down from there. But we haven't seen such thing, right? Same thing could be applied where? Here. Now, let me show you guys on the line chart. So you can see that I have taken the body of the candle. We can adjust it a little bit here, there. We should take the body of the candle here too. So we could either take this one, which aligns with the previous one, or the recent that happened after, like by the end of 2029. So what we can do is actually take both resistances and supports to say that this was an entire zone, okay? And you can see that the price currently is $59,000, okay? Now, we have both cycles here marked. And now let's go back to the candlestick chart. So what do you see here is this happening. Okay, this hasn't happened yet. You can see that this is happening. We are still below this support. Yes, we are. Just the ranges are different, but still the similarities are the same. And it could stay for a very long time until the next year happens. So we are in this bear market year, which most of the time I think it's around 15-16 months, not even a year. And if we well, the bear market could be a year, but the actual trend formation and continuation would extend to another 4 months, which puts us to March 20th March 2027, which is here. Okay, it's here. And you can see that we have a very long way until that happens. And for that, I have shown you guys this chart. No, not this one. We can come back to this. I hope I haven't destroyed my own analysis. Oh my God. It's on a video, but do we have a photo of it on X? I think I did publish that Let's go and take a look if it's there, because that one is very, very important. The 4-year cycle that I mentioned according to the Persian calendar. And that chart there is data that it can confirm that we are in that bear market still. Okay, so here is the chart. Okay, at least we have the chart. What do you see here? Even if the market comes back up a little bit in this line, because we are not, the timing is not there for the market to form a trend and go up, it falls down. So from every one of these blue lines, you see that the market keeps falling down. But what's interesting is every time it happens, the bear market has contracted, like it has become less in the range, like it doesn't fall like it used to before. That's why you see Michael Saylor buying insane amount of Bitcoin, because it doesn't mean that we're gonna go way too high. It also doesn't mean we're gonna go way too low. We're still gonna be in this curve, which has been proven multiple times in the past that the Bitcoin hasn't broken this curve ever. We can still stay in this line. Now, what it mean is that, okay, not in this chart. Let's go back to the other chart. Yeah, this one. So what it would mean is that the same thing that I told you guys the earlier days, that the price went already below this support level. Now what it can do is it can retest it, it can stay in this range until like the bottom happens, but it happens in this consolidation. Even if you argue that we might go down, you have this. That is the maximum risk which it can take it to $50,000, and it is what other people are saying. But what I am saying is, what I agree with them is that yes, we are in this bear market and we might just consolidate. This is what I'm saying. We might consolidate for a very long time, then it could go up. And one more thing that could happen and could still fall under that consolidation is that it's not necessarily the exact same thing that maybe... Guys, you don't have my screen. Why you don't say it? Oh, one person said, bro, you can call me. What is this? You can just call me, bro. The chart is not showing because I didn't click it. I am talking for the past 20 minutes and you guys aren't seeing anything and nobody's saying anything. Wow, you guys are... Oh, but why is my phone not ringing? This is crazy. My phone is here, bro. It's not ringing. Anyways, thank you for calling. It's okay. I'm gonna explain it to you guys just a little bit again. That what I was saying is... I think I should manually, take that video, cut it, put it in one side, then show the chart for you guys so you can watch it later. This is insane. Anyways, it happens, it's live. And yeah, I don't have a lot of live experience, but we just started recently after a very long time. I used to do it in the past, but... yeah, this is what happens. Now, let's go and summarize this, but I'm gonna quickly explain it to you as well, that previously, the price did go below this line of support, which if we take the recent all-time high, wait, am I saying? Yeah, if we put it in line chart, it shows that we are still we should now I keep forgetting things. So if we see it this way, it still shows that the price is strong, but not as strong as we wanted. We are still in a bear market, but this bear market is not like the previous times. The ranges have become even smaller, and I talked about the ranges previously too. There is a chart similar like this if you can find it. I think it's just a little bit lower than that chart. If I can show you guys that one. Hmm. No. Yeah, this one. So this triangle shape shows you that every time the bear market has become smaller and smaller and smaller, and the timing, you can see that that's why like this $59,000 level, which is this yellow line, is holding. But it also doesn't mean that the market will start these kind of rallies and suddenly we are back in bull market, because if that happens, a lot of money is going to come in this market. And do you really think, according to what is happening in the world right now, we are in that phase? We're not. A lot of people try to avoid investing because of the amount of fear that what could possibly happen, especially to the economy. That's why I still think we are not in that phase. And if we also take a look at the liquidation heat map, you can see that there's more liquidity now sitting to the downside, which is around $54,000, which is a bit scary. But there's also a lot of liquidations that will be triggered above $98,000. This one is really, really far. And if we come to the ones that are closer, if we come lower and lower, you can see that everybody that had their shorts here, they are liquidated. Once they're done, the market is gonna start going lower. You can see that there's not much people left, and the maximum it could go to that it's much more heated is 80 to $82,000. Maybe it could go. That would be very nice if we can get this, because we can make more money. But I still think it will come lower than, yeah. And even you can see this chart. This is on weekly. And around $67,000, it is heated a lot. And the price could possibly go there first, than to go to $98,000, which doesn't seem likely. Now, let's summarize this. So, what do I think is possibly happening? One thing I wanted to show you guys, which I was planning from many hours. Look, guys, what is an engulfing candle? When an engulfing happens, the price pushes higher and higher. You can see that there is no engulfing here. Mark these resistances: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one that the price went down from. We aren't we exactly there still? Isn't it the place that I told you guys that I keep trading it, and even if the price goes above it, I can enter later? It's because if it does happen, I can enter here for the next ride, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Even if it goes to $80,000, there's chance for it to go even lower, fall much lower. That's the reason why I avoid trading, because the market is uncertain. Nobody knows exactly where it could go. Although I gave you guys the exact price, which was $74,000, I also told you to get out and take some profit, because um, it will not make you poor, bro. If you always take some profit, it doesn't make you poor. It also teaches discipline. You avoid greed, which most of the time, if the market turns away, then who's the person that is going to lose the most? It's going to be you. And you can see that Solana already is being rejected perfectly from $94. I don't even think it's gonna reach to 97 or 100. If it does, that is the last place that I'm gonna be holding. I might even get out a lot of my long-term positions from Solana, because it will come back down, then I'll buy it again. mm, Zcash is fine. Zcash, I showed you guys that because of this, that it has fallen so much. It has fallen so much, and if you want to accumulate for long term, there's nothing bad about buying Zcash at this point and holding it for some time. That's the thing. But if it's gonna go down, it could take you back to these support levels, which is 185, 194. I don't think we might go to 120, but if that's gonna happen, then it will happen. Have a portion that is not gonna hurt you. And I can't exactly tell you how much, because everybody's risk appetite is different. That's why I teach you guys. So if you learn, you understand how to do things according to how your fear and greed works, according to how much your income is, how much you want to invest in this market and risk it. And not just risk it, like move your capital here and see if it's gonna grow in the long term, or it's gonna not grow. But so far, my experience is saying that my capital has grown. I spend from this market. I make money in this market. My entire house is run from this market. I go and travel from this market. So Alhamdulillah, all of these happen because of this market. Otherwise, if you stay in any other market, well, I can, because I have multiple experience and everything else. You guys can do too, but if you're willing to. But in every other market, like be it stock market or everything else, it has become much more institutionalized. You don't make as much money as you can in crypto. That's what I can say. Yeah, you can also lose the same way, but the chances are to actually make money if you have a plan. That's what I teach you. If you always have a plan, the chances are you always make money. Then you lose. And Alhamdulillah, even the students inside Halal Portfolio, they are getting very, very good result. And if you want to join our communities for free, you can click the links down below. And if you want to study, then we have Ramadan promotion that is still going, because after Eid the prices will increase significantly because of every new module that we have built and every new tool that we give you to succeed in this market. That's why everything will change. So coming to Ethereum, because one of the students asked about Ethereum. I'm sorry, bro, that you asked for this very long time ago, and now I am going to show you. So zoom out and see what do you see in the chart, because all the charts are looking exactly the same. Do you think it's bottom for Ethereum? Can you hold it if it goes just a little bit down? Can you accumulate more there for the long term? If you can, then why are you scared of it here? If you want to trade it, certainly it's not the best time to trade, because if you see this line, we have a support, we have this one that was broken, it was retested, went up again, it was broken back below. It is a level which is important. That's why if it flips this, it becomes much more easier to invest later into something like this to skyrocket and go even higher to this level and this level. Otherwise, I would wait. Even if the price goes just a little bit above it, I would try to take profit, because obviously I have invested around these areas. So I'll take profit. That's what I would do. Okay. And if it's gonna come down, where can it come down? So you see, we were in a level of demand, which it did go up from. The next time, could it actually come down, and where can it come down to? So there is also two different price levels into this, but if you just follow this flag, you can see that it is still in this trend. Nothing is going to make you worried. And if it's gonna go down, which if Bitcoin comes and consolidate, and if this one tries to go a little bit lower, then expect 1600, something like this. It's quite possible to happen. So yeah, be ready for both cases. As I always say, be ready for both scenarios. And if you guys learned anything, press the like button so it reaches to more Muslims. And if you want to learn, then the links will be down below as well. So see you guys inshallah later. Allah Hafiz. Do you guys have any question? Nothing is shown. Anyone didn't see something? Let me reply to this person. Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna send this chart to you guys as well inside community. So here you go. For Ethereum. I call you. Thanks, bro, for calling me. Okay, so this is it. I think it's never gonna hurt anybody if they're invested to take some profit here, because I still think the market is gonna go down. I certainly will do that right after closing this live. So yeah, have a good time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.